Everybody. I have another offering to make today, but not on the subject of Samson. I want to answer publicly a letter that I received from a gentleman, very good tone, very nice, sincere man, challenging me on why I do not accept uh, Jacob Prask's Metatron teaching as a legitimate way, seemingly, to reach the Jews and to show them that there's a plurality in the Godhead and that even their Kabbalah and Zohar agree with this. And I'll quote a little bit without revealing his name, a paragraph of what this brother wrote me. And he said, I pray the Lord resolve this amicably between you both. But here my interest is in the advance of the gospel, especially toward the ancient people of God, the Jewish people by whom God has blessed you and myself in the gospel of his only begotten Son, our blessed Messiah, Yeshua, Jesus. Metatron equals the angel of the Lord, the Christophany in the Old Testament, Genesis, the angel of the Lord with a definite article, the. This is not an ordinary angel. This is the Word of God before his incarnation in the New Covenant. John 1:14, the Word became flesh and tabernacled among us, and we beheld his glory. The glory is of the only begotten of the Father, full of grace and truth. And I wrote back, Dear brother, thanks for the letter and your tone in it, which I deem brotherly and respectful. I want to cut to the chase, brother, and this is the major fallacy that you and others are making in your defense of the profound heresy that Jacob has indulged in and is now trying to justify. That fallacy is contained in your statement, Yeshua, Jesus, Metatron equals the angel of the Lord, Christophany in the Old Testament. This is the bait and switch of Jacob's error. The Metatron is not the angel of the Lord. The Metatron is an occult fiction derived from the blasphemous Kabbalah and the equally vile Zahor, who amounts to an antichrist. But you believe, like many, that because I reject the Metatron, I am rejecting the angel of the Lord. I know who the angel of the Lord is. He's a Christophany. I know he's an Old Testament appearance of the Messiah. But that doesn't mean that he's the Metatron. He's not the Metatron. If, as he claims, Jacob's presenting this figure merely to make the case that even Jews accept a plurality of the Godhead, that would be bad enough, but I could reasonably see why he would do it. I don't think it's the right thing to do, but I get why he does. I don't think it's the way Paul reasoned in the synagogues, proving from the scriptures that Jesus was the Messiah. But that's not as bad as what Jacob actually does. Jacob goes further than that. He claims that Jesus is the Metatron, and he has even given altar calls to Jews to accept the Metatron. Jacob has gone so far as to seek to find the word Metatron in the Greek text of Revelation 5. This is how far he has fallen away from his once high standards of respect for the biblical text. Now, which is it? Is the Metatron merely a teaching aid to make a point about the Godhead to Orthodox Jews? Or is the Metatron just another name for the angel of the Lord, the Messiah Jesus? Or is it both? I can take you to Jacob's own Moriel Quarterly, September 2009, where Jacob attributes the attributes of Jesus to the Metatron. And I quote, these are the words of Jacob, September 2009, Moriel Quarterly. I quote, Jacob wrestled with the Metatron, God in a human form. Joshua fell down before him on entering the promised land. Who? The Metatron. The Metatron is the middle pillar of the Godhead. The Metatron is Jehovah. The Metatron is in the Shekinah. The Shekinah is in the Metatron. Jehovah God, Metatron, Shekinah, 3 in 1, 1 in 3. The Metatron is the Redeemer. The Metatron is the only way to God. The Metatron is the only one in whose name he will answer our prayers. The Metatron is the only one to whom God has committed the future of Israel into his hands. The Metatron is the only agent of God's salvation. The Metatron is the only one who has the right to give the way to the tree of life. The Metatron is the only one in whom, if you take refuge, you will be saved. Who is the Metatron? Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus the Messiah. The Metatron is the Messiah. The Metatron is God who became a man. The Metatron is the only one who can give you salvation. The Metatron is the only one who can bring you to the Jerusalem above. The Metatron is the only one, the only way, the only future you have. Embrace the Son. Blessed are all those who take refuge in the Metatron. Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus, the Jewish Messiah. Jacob Prask, Moriel Quarterly, 2009, September. These are the words of Jacob Prask. I think they go a bit further than just trying to help Jews see that their Kabbalists already accept a conception of the multiplicity in the Godhead. I hope you can see why I can't just fix things between myself and my one-time friend, Jacob. Our differences are doctrinal, they're not personal. I'm not bitter. In fact, I know and love Jacob and his family and pray for them. But he is denying Christ by this false doctrine, and he only doubles down when he's called out about it. I'm very concerned about him, and I'm concerned about all those who are following him. Sincerely and prayerfully, Pastor Bill. Shalom.